Hey, Melanie Beckler here. In this video, we are going to look at 3 key things I think you should know about the new moon solar eclipse on January 5th or 6th, depending on where you are in the world. This new moon eclipse is a marker, a beginning of a major phase of transformation. Eclipses typically have an energetic influence lasting about 6 months. So this is going to have a big impact as the energy unfolds. But really, because this eclipse is happening in the sign of Capricorn, and astrologically, Capricorn has a huge energetic influence throughout this year. And we actually have another eclipse coming in Capricorn later in the year. It's not only going to last for 6 months. This really feels like the entrance into this phase of transformation that for some could unfold over the next 20 years. So this is big. This is about transformation at your highest level, coming into your soul mastery and stepping in to the next levels of your destiny. Which brings me to the first thing I think you should know, which is this new moon solar eclipse is about coming into the next level of your destiny, expanding your soul mission, embodying more of your divine soul truth, and taking your soul purpose, life mission, divine work to the next level. So that involves gaining clarity about what that work is and trusting yourself and trusting your inner guidance as to what that really is. This is an eclipse, which means something is hidden. And so you might feel like you don't really know. You might find yourself doubting, is this really my soul work? Is this really my life mission? Is this really my destiny? Listen to your inner guidance. Take the time to go within, to open your heart, to reconnect with love and reconnect with your higher guidance and reconnect with the wisdom and inspiration of your soul that is guiding you into these new opportunities that really are destined and are about taking your work to the next level. And when you do, when you start taking action, doors are going to open. Events are going to be fated. Opportunities are going to appear for you to help you further in this expansion, expanding your reach, expanding your impact, which really your impact as a divine being in physical form, as a way shower, is so multifaceted. Your purpose is so multifaceted. So there's your work. Say you're a writer. There's the writing that you do, which is a huge and core component, and really let yourself believe in your ability to write, focus in on that, and take the time to write. But then also know that it's about walking your talk in every area of your life. So it's about expanding your impact by leading by example in how you show up in the world, how you show up in your relationships, how you show up in your day-to-day life, how you show up when someone cuts you off in traffic. It's every moment claiming your mastery, and then through that, through really standing in your mastery, you can then flow that divine force and wisdom that you carry within into your work to make a difference, to be of service in a way you love and enjoy, that is fulfilling for you, and yet that truly serves in the highest interest of all. I've talked before about how finding this magic intersection is really magic. It opens you up to abundance, to fulfillment, to satisfaction, to higher levels of love, and to new opportunities that come about through being in that flow of doing your work in the world, where you feel good about it, you're recharged and fueled up about it, and taking steps. That doesn't mean there's not doubt. That doesn't mean there's not fear. It's about trusting in the bigger plan and the bigger picture for your life and moving forward anyway, moving forward in spite of the doubt, moving forward in spite of the fact that you might be afraid and that you have to grow. It's about being courageous and stepping up and stepping into your power, claiming your divine gifts and abilities, which will spring forth to assist you when you get moving and when you start taking action towards expanding your work, your purpose, stepping in to accomplishing your mission. Again, if you really have a lot of doubt, if you really feel like you don't know what your mission is, you don't know what your purpose is, well then your mission and purpose at this time is to uncover that, to let that be revealed from within you. And you do that by taking the time to quiet the monkey mind, quiet the chatter of the ego mind, and go inward to reflect and to determine what is it that lights you up? How can you serve? And don't worry, if you don't know what it is, don't worry about getting it right. Just come up with ways that you can start being of service that you would love and enjoy. Start taking action, start moving forward. And through that, the universe, the divine, the angels can then guide and steer you into perfect harmony and alignment with what is truly destined for you in this lifetime to create, to embody the gifts you are meant to shine, that fulfill you, that charge you up, that are incredible, and that serve in the highest interest of all. Number 2 is to empower your habits. It's so easy to not take action. It's so easy to know what you need to do and yet buy into the resistance, the doubt that is blocking you from putting your inspiration into action. So empowering your habits is really going to be important as we move into this new phase and cycle of expanding your mission. And one of the ways that you can support yourself in this is to focus in on that highest vision, that highest objective, focus in on your highest trajectory. Because when you're focused on that, you can then weigh the options and opportunities that appear in your life to determine whether they're on balance, whether they are helping you to stay on this highest timeline and highest trajectory. Awareness is also so key to recognize where are you being drained energetically, where are you wasting a lot of time. One of the things for me, I'll share, is that I realized I was wasting a lot of time on Instagram. And so I've really been redefining my relationship there. I'm still publishing, I'm still creating there, but I'm really no longer browsing or scrolling. Instead, I'm using that extra time to simply be in the silence, be in the stillness, be present, doing nothing rather than scrolling social media. And through this, I'm already noticing that I feel lighter, that I feel recharged through those moments of nothingness, more in tune and in clarity with my inner guidance and on track with my mission. Also, making it a priority to do the things which refuel and recharge you. So a part of empowering your habits is recognizing, is what you're eating and drinking helping you to vibe up, to recover, to recharge, to hold a higher level of light? Or are you eating things and drinking things that are weighing you down, that you have to recover from, rather than using food and drink as a way to recharge yourself? Empowering your habits is also about taking the time to exercise, taking the time to ground, to stay connected to nature. Definitely going to be going outside and hiking in the snow after this video. So the weather doesn't have to be perfect. It's just about being in nature, tuning into that perfection, that bliss, that harmony of Mother Earth around you. And through that, the earth can help you return to balance. So finding balance is key. Yes, action is required. Yes, taking steps to do your work and accomplish your mission is essential, but then also balance that with time in nature, with retreating within to meditate, taking the salt bath, making some healthy soup, doing things that are creative and nurturing and enjoyable just for you to recharge so that you have the energy and capacity to then keep creating. Massive action is essential to manifesting your highest destiny, your highest dreams, the highest ability, the highest possibilities for your life. But be sure that your massive action is in a way that you can sustain. So don't do so much one day that the next day you have no energy left to create. It's more powerful to create every day, to meditate for 20 minutes every day rather than to meditate for 4 hours for once a month. It's about that consistent returning to meditation, returning to time in nature, returning to your work. And through that consistent returning to what is most important, that really it's up to you to decide what that is. Trust yourself. Trust the inner guidance of your heart. Go within to reconnect with that divine inner compass, the inner oracle of your heart, which can guide you to stay on track, to transform the areas of your life that need to be transformed, to support you in birthing the next level of your expression and your expanded impact and destiny. Why you are really here to have a positive impact on the world. And I guarantee you it's greater than what you're currently doing. And that might be terrifying. That might be scary. But it's time to step up, to rise to the occasion. And this is true for me too. It's time to go to the next level, to expand your reach, to do your work, and to shine your highest light. Which brings me to the third thing I think you should know about this new moon solar eclipse supercharged energy, and that is to keep things lighthearted. Yes, this is big. Yes, this is life-changing. Yes, this is transformative and serious, but also it's meant to be fun. What would it look like if it was fun and easy? What would it look like if it was lighthearted? How can you yourself stay in that joyful, lighthearted, innocent place while also taking your work seriously and taking action? This may be nurturing your inner child. For me, time in nature, that's it. My inner child is so happy, and it's one of those things that just really sustains me and allows me to keep creating because I'm recharged, because I'm taking that time to disconnect from the online world, to disconnect from everyday life, and to go into nature and just tune into the light and magic that is all around. So what is that for you? What makes your inner child excited? Is it about coloring with crayons? Is it about working in the garden? Is it about cultivating beauty and balance and harmony in your home? Find that point of balance. Stay lighthearted. Keep light in your heart. And honestly, another way of doing this is to simply intend for that, to be lighthearted, to stay joyful and loving, and to let your work flow forth with grace and beauty and harmony and ease, and go within and open your heart and let your heart fill with golden light, with Christ light and angelic energy. Let that heart light expand around you to flow down, grounding you to the crystalline core of Gaia, Mother Earth, to flow up, anchoring you to the light of Source, the light of the infinite. And between the infinite and the earth, you are the bridge. Let your light open up. Let your ascension column, your central pillar column of light, glow with divine light and pure divine essence, golden light within you, illuminating your every cell, expanding around you, allowing light to flow into your space, into your body, mind, and spirit, infusing all that you are with the light of the divine and letting the light effortlessly flow between the earth and between the heavens into you and grounding through you, through your energy, through your resonance, through who you are, through your embodiment, and through your work. Because you are here for a reason. And so it's time to start taking steps, trusting yourself, honoring yourself, loving yourself enough to do what it is your heart is calling you to do, and know that that is exactly what the world needs, what can benefit humanity. And when all of us do that, when all of us get into sync and harmony with the divine flow of creation, doing our work in the world, we transform this planet. The challenges that are so evident, so glaring in many cases, are able to be resolved, and we're able to usher in this new paradigm of joy, of love, of peace, of harmony, of living a high vibrational life on earth. So I thank you for your part in that, for shining your light and being willing to be vulnerable. Because it does feel vulnerable when you start expanding your reach, when you start putting your work out into the world. And yes, people will judge you, and you likely will get negative feedback, and you likely will get negative resistance from others. I certainly do. But you know what? That's a sign and an indication that you're reaching people, that your message is getting out there, that your work is getting out there. And it's not just about the type of work I do. And so don't let that block you in any way. Your work may be working very locally. It may be just any number of things. I can't tell you what it is. It's about you going within, opening your heart, tuning into that column of light, connecting to the infinite, connecting to the earth, being present, still, centered, and calm. And in that place, you receive the nudges, the inspiration, the guidance as to why you're really here. And then when you start taking steps in that direction, your mission will continue to appear and unfold. Your destiny will align. Presence, clarity, centered. Ask for help. Listen for guidance. Believe in yourself. Take action. Trust and act. Okay, happy new moon solar eclipse. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you have an amazing right now and a truly joyful and rewarding next phase as you step into this, embodying your truth and shining your light and accomplishing your mission. I'm gonna go play in the snow because this is not a regular occurrence here in Sedona. So time to go play in the snow. Thank you for watching this video. I love and appreciate you. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next video.